Yo guys, welcome to the Goalpost. This will be the second edition or second episode for the Club World Cup group stages. Yeah, we can give you the first one. Charlie, he left some of the matches then play already. So we take you come through. Yeah, Charlie. This be Francis. As you already know, Adea plus my man, Godwin. Charlie. Why do you laugh, Charlie?
Why they can watch me like that, Charlie?
It's not be easy, Charlie.
The game, but the games, the way they go in there, it not be easy like that.
It not be easy, Charlie.
Yeah, South American too, they take the team World Cup. Wow, they take the team too personal, Charlie.
It will be good.
It be good.
Charlie.
Good. Wow.
Our Sundance, Mamelodi Sundance, the first African team to win.
To win in this, the current expanded edition of the Club World Cup.
Mamelodi Sundance.
It be solid display, especially if you watch the game. And if you look at the fixture list, and you look at all the African teams, you could say that, let's be honest, their game was a little bit really better. Well. Yeah. No, in terms of the teams they are going to face, their game was much. I'm not saying it's easy, but it was comparatively to the other African teams, it was a little bit easier than the other teams. And they didn't only win, but they really massacre the teams in terms of play. There is the scoreline is not a true reflection of the game in terms of play.
Even they got 3 goals, 2 goals were disallowed.
They really. I won't be surprised if after the tournament some of their players are
Lunga.
Yeah, Divine Lunga.
The my left back. They for the first
team of the week.
First time, Charlie.
Yeah, they deserve them. If you look at the match, trust me, that guy really plays in a shift. Remember, even in the game, he was a left back. But in the team of the week, then put him at the right hand side of the defense. Because Charlie, he was too good to be denied the spot in the team of the week. He was so solid, and I'm proud, especially looking at he's not a typical South African, but coming from Zimbabwe to make the mark on the world stage is really impressive.
He make history. They really play. Wait, Charlie, Monterrey.
Monterrey.
The Inter, me I figure so after taking 5-0, you sit back, reflect. You go take the anger, put for the Club World Cup. They made them score you before you can't say. What is wrong with Inter? If you only Barca play, they feel score. They just want, like, I know they bab them.
No, but
what kind of play is
this? Listen, things come into play. This is a new Inter. You can't run away from that fact. This is a new Inter.
A new Inter.
With a new coach.
Oh, new coach with same players for the past.
Same players.
Almost 80%.
The same ideas. Same players with different ideas.
80% of how we talk them. Almost 80% of the squad is there for the last 2 to 3 years.
But that doesn't mean the same idea the coach will use.
Oh, that may be true.
Well, this is the coach in first game.
Okay.
So let's give you a break. But anyway, they didn't. Listen, these Latinos are not taking this tournament as a joke. Trust me. In fact, Monterrey should have won the game. If you really want the game, Monterrey should have won the game easily. But Inter came back, and even they came back with normally if there's a free kick, you always expect someone to place it in, either do the crossing. But the way Inter took it, because they were expecting the guy to play, trying to score or something so that they rebound. But he just behaved as if he was playing and just chipped it in, and there was a runner later into Martinez to tap it into the pool. I think from there Inter got lost. They were even lucky because even at 1-1, Sergio Canales, the former Real Madrid boy, hit the post. Ramos also doing his thing. Montreal was all over them, but they picking a point against Inter is a huge boost for Sergio Ramos and his boys.
I beat Sergio Ramos now. We scored a goal.
He won the man of the match too. Positive.
Charlie, your England boys.
Manchester
City. We had that Casablanca. Then ship them 2-0.
Yeah, then ship with that 2-0. But if you watch the game, it wasn't. It will take time.
Yeah, for
these
City,
are new signings, and it will take time for them to gel. If you watch the game very well, without really sport chances, City give them a whole lot of chance to come into the game. But one African brothers, we will play all the ball, and the finishing will be problem.
Then can make
Then
shaky
they can
shaky
make
for the
shaky
City
then,
get record over.
Yeah. But this City sometimes the names have go for
The players have Haaland coming from the bench of
even in the first 2 minutes, none of them concede.
yeah.
There is the name for them at top.
Before they come into the game, they can't defend well then.
But City for improve because if they don't, they will be found wanting. Be in the same group with Juventus and are in. Even I think they will still to the group because are in their performance against Juventus wasn't anything good to write home about.
And Charlie, because if not, maybe anyway them they no go film the South American teams for the group stages now. Or
they no go miss any South American team for the group stage. But no, if he downplayed are into in as much as they lost to Juventus by 5-0. Charlie, these teams they get some individuals. They make them.
That Juventus match, Charlie, 5-0.
5-0, but
are in by them, Charlie. City go right over them.
Are in. Of course, that's what I expect. But if City don't sit up, their last stage will be the round of 16.
Juve to scoring 5, the second highest.
The second highest goal scoring match. I think the second highest. Or the second highest winning margin apart from the Bayern game. Yeah.
Benfica to win though, but then that be Benfica.
But still, even if they win 5, so it's still the second highest.
The second.
I was so surprised. In as much as it was we all know Juventus prior to the tournament and what they did in their league in the Italian Serie A prior to this, and their coaching issue because they stuck with their man. He got Tudor for the rest of the season and beyond. So we all knew how Juventus was shaping up, but Colomani and his charges made sure that they got the job done, not only getting it done, but getting it that.
This guy, what we name now? Quensical came to the game 2 goals. Charlie, really play. Madrid. Madrid playing. They got a draw from. I was thinking Madrid should have won that.
Normally, I don't really. I'm not really
surprised though. You're not surprised.
I'm not really surprised because if you look to their squad,
into the squad, they be like second European team, like Europe team.
In fact, at a point, as it be 1-1 with either they change, and somebody told me say, "You players if you are butching for now." So it's like they really get squad. They really get squad
from the keeper
down to even to the extent that even Mitrovic no play.
Yeah, Mitrovic no play.
Another foreign player. Even Mitrovic no play. But if you look at the squad, like this is a proper team.
Malcolm was all over.
Yeah, and
the keeper saving Valverde
and Bono. I think for the record, he has saved 4 penalties out of 6. His last 6 penalties, he has saved 4.
Look at this.
Yeah, his last 6 penalties, he has saved 4. And that is Bono for you.
And anyway, Madrid new coach got 1 or 2 new players.
So I don't want to blame this new coaches now because. If you come in like this, you need preseason.
Yeah.
On a normal day, this is supposed to be a preseason period.
Yeah.
But in a big competition, you need to quicken stuff and stuff. But I'll forgive them in the first round matches. But as this is a competition, as it goes on, you need to quicken, do things quickly. So Madrid need to pick up because their next games are not going to be easy because the other opponent will be looking at. We have a chance.
Madrid in next match will be like Pachuca.
Yeah, I think Pachuca or
Pachuca on a note, Pachuca and Salzburg. Salzburg sweep them.
Yeah,
2-1.
That would be nice game. I saw Solomon Rondon and Kennedy doing some magic stuff. In fact, they went down and came back. Nice effort in coming back, but at the end of the game, Salzburg with a super nice teamwork to win the game. They nice touches. From Nene and the other squad.
Salzburg has been one of the teams where Charlie and they produce players.
The talent factory.
Them is like Charlie. So these players they really come out, can play. I show you after the Club World Cup, Charlie. Some of them are players.
Some of these teams, especially me personally, some of these the South American teams, the African teams, and some of the European teams are here to just showcase their team, their players. By the upcoming summer window, which is already open.
Yeah, already open.
Quick sale. This is what to make quick sale. So, to African teams, I won't be surprised if especially Mamelodi Sundowns, if some of their players get a chance to enter into Europe through this tournament. Because they are really, really balling. Really, really balling while they're in.
Palmeiras, then Al Hilal.
Al Ahly.
Yeah. Al
Yeah.
Hilal.
Yeah.
2-0.
It was a close game in the first half. Oh.
Charlie. Close.
Then as they take the curve, you know, we Palmeiras then they open way.
Then get the
open the gap, on goal, and that's the first goal in Group A. The first goal in Group A came from Al Ahly's own defender, which is an own goal, and that's the first own goal in the competition also. And so sad because Al Ahly is something I was expecting something very.
Then disappointing.
Then me personally is a big disappointment because among all the African teams, it be them way I tip them. See, we all know they are Al Ahly in terms of history, African history. To win the CAF Champions League 4 times in 6 years, it will be bank.
But Charlie, I don't know what they do. It be like I just don't understand. I just say before them go leave that place, coming them according go Saka. Then they take nonsense.
But you see, I always say this club World Cup, it show you the reason why certain things they happen in the national team level in terms of club national team World Cup.
Fine, but
for instance,
this same team played draw against Inter Miami.
Yeah.
But then Inter Miami, they be strong team now.
Oh.
Getting a draw and winning against Porto 2-1.
No, Inter Miami do well, but in terms of Al Ahly, no do well.
Yeah, in terms of Al Ahly,
no do well. In terms of Al Ahly, no do well. As I was saying, you see, this club World Cup, be far different from the World Cup, the national team World Cup.
Yeah.
There's a reason why Egypt, they don't really go World Cup. There's a reason why the few times they go World Cup, they don't really the force.
It be true. Yeah, you talk something.
Yeah, because if you sit down with them, you see the African here, they ship you left, right, center.
Yeah.
But then go there, then they play, but they don't know if you score. I think it go down to because look at so far look at it. Maybe Esperance may win LAFC today, just maybe. But look at it. The whole African contingent, the only one with a win is Mamelodi Sundowns. No, and look at our apart from the Moroccan team, which is the Moroccan national team, most of the national team that go to the World Cup that perform. I don't want to say are the blacks, but literally yeah, they are the south to the West Africa to the Central Africa their region. Then they go World Cup, they perform. If you look at when North Africans, they really pour them things. They don't really and the Club World Cup they show glimpses of it. They're really far from what we see in the national team level. And if you really dig it in, you really be surprised. But I'm really shocked by Al Ahly. And you see they also have proper World Club experience. The other World Club competition, they go semi-final. Then go. So I'm really surprised.
Was it last year?
Last year they go semi-final also. Semi-final also. So I'm really surprised. They are.
But they're out of. I'm just saying.
They are literally out.
They are literally out. Porto go try win them.
Even if they do not go win Porto, that be the thing.
Yeah. So Porto, as you mentioned, Inter Miami, Porto score Inter Miami first. For Inter Miami and Messi, be the goats come back, getting a free kick, scoring Charlie 2-1. Inter Miami, even before they this thing, it's too early. But before the tournament, they say chances of winning Inter Miami beat second to last. I think second to last.
Second to last.
But then to get a draw and win Porto 4 points, second in the group. Oh no, second or first? Second, Charlie.
In our prediction, we don't really give Porto. I think I picked Palmeiras and Al Ahly.
I picked Al Ahly then. Inter Miami.
I think I picked Palmeiras and Al Ahly.
Why you not pick Porto?
Because if I look back to the Portuguese league, they're not really forced giving me like that. So that's why I don't mind them. And if you look to the Champions League tour, the European Cup, they're not really forced like the Porto we know. The teams in fact, Benfica lost the league by I think 3 points or 2 points, in between 3 points or 2 points to Sporting Lisbon. Porto was not even the gap between Porto and the second team, which is Benfica, was huge.
Huge.
In fact, Porto and Braga Porto was battling Braga for the third spot.
Wow.
So I didn't really book them like that. And it is true to
And
they're not really,
they know they play anything.
they really
This
display
can-
the European teams because they really know they play anything.
For
No,
Inter Miami,
nothing.
we know say them, my defense no good. Like no.
They
really
needed a
good.
penalty to even score in the
Come.
tournament.
Yeah.
That's really poor. That's
And
really
Inter
poor.
Miami, they got chances that Suarez, he make Tale. Make
I say make him
Tale-
die. At the beggar.
clear chance.
Suarez will
Normally,
die. Suarez will die.
Suarez go score this goal.
Suarez
But
will
then
die. Charlie.
Tale Messi goes.
But Charlie, Messi show him again. You see, if I always say the first match, I tell you, say if you not kill these guys, they give them time to survive. You don't see. For instance, I give you an example. The Nations League. Spain, they play, then score, then get chances, then for kill Portugal, no kill. Then goats, if you no kill them on time, they go kill you. So them alive they
so if you
get them, you don't kill them, they will kill you.
Yeah, something just go
See
happen. Then.
what like in fact in the Porto game, see what Porto then get ball hit by me and Paul, then they will play, then player will jam for the line top. They just needed one goal to be back in the game, and they enter the game them own.
Yeah.
Just that few minutes, they enter the game them own.
Get free kick.
Finish the headline. Now who will they mention? Even other teams they play, we still they mention Messi. Yeah, because they know when to create the headline.
Yeah.
If you give them a chance, they go create them. If you give them a chance, you get play to kill them. Charlie, me Porto, but Porto will come back home. I think they will come back home.
Get them a first win 3-1 against Seattle after PSG shipping them. I can't mention PSG 2 lost 1-0.
Botafogo.
Benfica, Charlie, Auckland, them they cancel, you can't
They can't have fun.
have fun. So then take 6-0 from Benfica, 32 lost.
The 3 goes to 1.
And Tunis, they win them again.
Esperance.
Yeah, Esperance
Positive.
win. Yeah, second African country, African team to win. Yeah, so Charlie, from Atiko coming to Tunis, make we just summarize their matches.
I think now that group is tough.
Oh,
Now Atiko with 3 points.
Yeah.
PSG with 3 points. Botafogo
Botafogo
with 6 points. Nobody has qualified yet. Seattle with 0. PSG had the advantage. The advantage because they're going to meet Seattle. Who has, they are already out. I think they are the first team to go out of the tournament.
Yeah.
So having the advantage to play Seattle, they are likely to win their points. Now Atiko to have to win against Botafogo to qualify. And as much as Botafogo beats PSG, they may be also out if you don't get a point from.
So now that place,
it's open for all, apart from open for three teams.
So now Botafogo has 2 goals in advance.
Yeah.
This thing, Atiko -2. So at least, even if them go win Ukraine, make them win with small goals, 1-0. But then this be one of the best defensive team.
So far to Botafogo, if you look at their game against PSG, they're I think the best.
Yeah.
They've shown that they can defend, and the South American teams too. Then they defend.
Yeah.
Wow. So now Atiko have to attack because Botafogo has nothing to lose. Botafogo to have shown against PSG that they are a good counter-attacking side. They can score you because they win against PSG was from a counter-attacking system. They play had one counter-attack, bang, it is inside, finish. In fact, they stopped PSG from getting a big chance, creating a big chance. PSG had only 2 shots, and 2 shots on target doesn't mean that it was so clear. It was normal, feeble shot on target, that keeper should be catching anything. So that's it. If they can be able to stop PSG. In fact, they are motivated to stop Atletico.
Nothing.
But this is Atletico. They can do it.
Yeah.
So that group is. But I'll be very disappointed with Botafogo go out.
Very disappointed.
They just
enough to draw the entire.
Yeah, they are in there. Even if they lose 1-0, I think they can make it too.
The team will say them come the dash.
Seattle.
Oh,
made them. I don't know why the United States team then shine like that. Them shine, papa. Even say funny enough, the least expected team in home self they do better.
Yeah.
Oh, they play home where they make it, they abuse it like that. Funny enough, see Seattle where you win them out. Champions League for them.
Seattle. So
Hey.
now Seattle to come out.
He lose to my the first team he come out
3-1 against
Uh-huh.
Attico. You come out Attico them to them come them get 3 points.
Oh.
Auckland City them they will not say them they
For them, they even
that team,
even from onset FIFA 7 no say they not go win.
Benfica now get the second.
The second it was 6 goals. I think
6 goals. Charlie, so we just they watch how
even that group self will be tough.
Yeah.
Now Benfica get 4 points. Bayern get 3.
Yeah.
And Boca Juniors get 1.
They are yet to play.
Now Boca Juniors is going to play Bayern. If they avoid defeat, they will be playing Auckland, which is Fala. They will be winning that 3 points.
Yeah.
And now if they can write today let's go and win 6 because they can score.
Yeah. Benfica.
Now the last game is between Benfica and Bayern.
This
So the only thing to make it
different.
The only thing to make
now.
it very good ending is Botafogo avoiding defeat
Yeah.
versus Bayern. Versus Bayern. If they avoid defeat versus Bayern.
And ABC River Plate.
No.
Boca Juniors.
Boca Juniors, yeah. If they avoid defeat versus Bayern, if they get a draw, now they'll be having 2 points.
And
Benfica is having 4. Bayern will be having 4. Now you go and meet Auckland. If they go heavy, Bayern to left, right,
they will lose.
they will lose. They will take minimum 4. Now they'll be win. If they win, that's 5 points for them.
Yeah.
Now 5 points, they are leading. So the 2 of them, even if they draw, they will use their goal difference to bypass whoever is supposed to be there. So they have the advantage. So the only thing they should avoid is lose against Bayern. If they avoid that loss, then they are good to go. Even if they lose against Bayern, it's not all that bad. But if they avoid the loss against Bayern, then they have 1 feet out.
Charlie, the Pride of London, they achieved them 3-1. What a comeback. From a go down, Flamingo do come back.
Of course, as Felipe Luis
Them play beats them well.
he say he never go change in style no matter who he dey play. You know meet Pep, yeah, that's why they talk that thing. If you meet Pep, you go change or you
But
go change.
this Pep there, Charlie, this time around.
Okay. If you meet Pep, you go change or you no go change.
No.
You go see the first man, make people not forget say Haaland and things don't start attacking me. I can new players Kuba me. I can make them can see. If the going get tough, we senior man verse. If you go change, you no go change. Or back way.
But then, Flamingo.
But yeah, Flamingo Chelsea.
That
is it's not. It not be only the result. It teach Maresca some 1 or 2 things. It beat them practically everything. It beat them
more work from the coaching to the players. More work to do.
If they joke like they will come on group stage.
Yeah.
If Chelsea joke like this, the way that they play, they will come on group stage.
The next match will be
against Esperance de Tunis.
And now
Esperance get 3 points.
3 points.
Chelsea
Even
get 3
against
points.
with teams of
LAFC.
LFC.
Now Botafogo gets Flamingo gets 6 points.
6 points. LFC there
Out. Now LA they go play Flamingo.
Fala.
Now between Chelsea and Esperance, the winner will qualify.
Chelsea will surely qualify. But then
It won't be easy because if the small we see for the Esperance my game inside, the small one then you see them they no be early. The chances you then give early the last time, if they get them will score. If they get them, then better pass early up front. With the fans to the camp stadium. Today even for the US, the early be US team, but then get more fans pass early. So if the fans can make the noise for your body, if you know.
But Chelsea get bigger fan base and stuff. So
yeah, they get bigger fan base, but you know the show. Even in the league safe. In the first one, they were losing games at home. Wow. So you know the show. So Charlie, with the body they play, no they care about with fan base and get them. The body play be very ugly. No team go win that performance.